Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Health on this fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. Back from Maine. Guys, you saw the thumbnail. The sugar rules saved me. I'm not saying it saved me. That's getting a little dramatic. But here we are, not even 7 o'clock. And I have 20 miles in on the bike and 300 swings. Stationary bike. Getting too cold to go out around here in Maine, Connecticut. I was up in Maine. But I spent untold hours every day in the car. I was eating takeout. Did my best with the takeout, no question about it. Rice and soup and all this sort of stuff wasn't the same. The only constant I had was sugar water. I didn't bring my juicer with me. I did eat some fruit, some bananas and all that sort of stuff. But again, my mother is in a assisted living situation. To my way of thinking, even though it's a wonderful, wonderful facility, the meal plan is not great. Again, my idea of what's a good meal plan, what everybody else is a different thing. But I'm telling you, man, first of all, it's 4 hours to get up there. Okay? Now, I drink an exorbitant amount of juice in the morning, but I'm peeing every half hour, 45 minutes. And on a 4-hour drive, I just didn't want to go there. And you got to stop on the road and run into the woods. I'm not doing that. So I basically dehydrated myself, brought one of these with me, and just sipped it very, very lightly. Okay? There is a rest stop on the Mass Pike about halfway. I stopped, took a whiz, and just sipped it just a little bit. But I'm telling you, man, without any food whatsoever, and just sugar water, no juice, I got up there about 11 o'clock. I felt freaking great. My mind was clicking. Immediately went out and got a salad and some veggie grinders at the local store there for my mother and I. We had lunch. It was basically just vegetables. Now, except for a little bread, which was not even good bread. If you think about it, I ate no carbs. The only carbs I had was the glucose, the sucrose, in the sugar. I felt great. Okay? Mid-afternoon, I went back, checked into the hotel, did some more kettlebells. I felt fine. I did 25 minutes of kettlebells before I left. All right? Felt fine. Did another 5 minutes. Not a big deal. I told you, I interspersed the kettlebells with me throughout the day. Then we got some Panera. I got some soup and a Mediterranean sandwich with hummus. It's delicious. Not great. It's all refined fast food and all this sort of stuff. But I felt great. I went back to the hotel, had some more sugar water, slept like a baby. Got up and pretty much did the same thing the next day. Fine. Got up at Thursday. Yesterday, got up at about 3 o'clock. I was wide awake. Did 300 kettlebell swings, took a shower, got in the car, and drank my sugar water. All I brought with me was a gallon of water and a bag of sugar. And I got home, felt great, continued my day. Guys, glucose, sugar, feeds every cell in the brain, in the body. Every cell in the body. I'll get to the brain in 2 seconds. And it also fuels every single organ in the body. Without these keto diets, if you literally go to complete absence of sugar, you're going to die. Glucose. Okay? Now, I've talked about this before. I'm going to talk about it again. When you go into the emergency room and you're dehydrated in the summer, you have COVID or something, what do? They hook you up to glucose, a glucose drip. They mainline, literally, like a heroin addict, they're mainlining glucose. Now, if that was bad for you, it's not, guys. Why don't you do your own glucose strip every single day? Now, there are no vitamins, minerals, nutrients, anything in there like fruit and grains and stuff in the sucrose. There just isn't. That is the kicker. You can't live on sucrose forever, even though you'd have the energy to do it, but you can't do that, okay? You need the fruit, you need the veggies, you need the starches, all that sort of stuff. But high carb, high sugar diet, and the sugar rules, I talk about it. I'm talking about sugar in all its forms: glucose, fructose, and sucrose. But in a pinch, just grab the sucrose and let it augment everything you're doing, and you're in good shape. Now listen, guys, you cannot have the high sugar diet combined with a high fat diet. That is a recipe for disaster. You might as well just go get